The following script was written, verified, and approved by compliance professionals at financial regulation courses. FINRA Rule 4512, Customer Account Information, requires every FINRA member firm to collect and maintain specified essential facts about each customer whose account they carry. This rule establishes the minimum information that must be obtained at account opening and kept current throughout the customer relationship, including personal identifying information, financial profile data, and investment objectives. It creates the foundational customer knowledge infrastructure. This infrastructure enables member firms to fulfill their suitability obligations under FINRA Rule 2111, to comply with their anti-money laundering requirements under FINRA Rule 3310, and to protect vulnerable customers through the Trusted Contact Framework. Rule 4512 is the record-keeping complement to the Know Your Customer obligation of FINRA Rule 2090. The most significant addition is the Trusted Contact Person requirement, which became effective February 5, 2018. For non-institutional customer accounts, Rule 4512A specifies the minimum facts that member firms must collect and maintain, establishing the essential facts that every customer-facing registered representative must gather. The required information includes the customer's full name, used to identify the customer in all regulatory and account records, and their residential address, used for communications and geographic analysis. Date of birth must be collected for every customer, enabling the age verification required for regulatory purposes and providing critical context for the time horizon and risk capacity dimensions of suitability analysis. Employment status and occupation must be collected, providing context that affects income stability and investment experience. The employer must be identified, along with any family ties to FINRA member firms under Rule 3210. Annual income and net worth must be estimated, providing the quantitative financial profile elements that determine the customer's capacity to bear investment risk and to absorb potential investment losses. Investment objectives must be documented, specifying whether the objective is capital preservation, income, growth, or speculation, establishing the overarching purpose against which the suitability of all recommendations must be assessed. FINRA Rule 4512A 1 F requires member firms to make a reasonable effort to obtain the name and contact information for a trusted contact person who is at least 18 years of age for every non-institutional account. The trusted contact is a protective resource, not an authorized person. They cannot give trading instructions, direct account transactions, or access account information for investment purposes. Their role is purely protective. Circumstances for contact are limited to addressing possible financial exploitation, confirming current contact information when unreachable, confirming health status during concerns of diminished capacity, and confirming the identity of legal representatives. At the time of account opening, the member firm must disclose in writing to the customer that the firm and its associated persons are authorized to contact the trusted contact person for these specified purposes. Rule 4512 imposes a reasonable efforts obligation, not an absolute obligation. Firms must make a genuine effort to collect information, but are not required to refuse an account if a customer declines to designate one. FINRA's examinations consistently identify failures where firms are either not asking for trusted contact information at all or failing to document the customer's response. Both failures represent significant regulatory violations. Rule 4512B establishes the ongoing obligation to update customer account information, requiring firms to update records in the course of routine business or as required by applicable laws or rules. A customer profile that was accurate at account opening may be materially inaccurate years later. Suitability analysis conducted against an outdated profile may produce recommendations that are fundamentally unsuitable for current circumstances. SEC Exchange Act, Rule 17. A-3 requires broker-dealers to attempt to update information every 36 months. Rule 4512C requires firms to attempt to update trusted contact information consistent with these SEC requirements. Rule 4512 applies different requirements to institutional accounts, such as banks and insurance companies. The trusted contact person requirement does not apply, as these entities do not face the same exploitation vulnerabilities. Firms must preserve a record of any customer account information that is subsequently updated for at least 6 years. This ensures regulators can reconstruct the history of an account profile during examinations. A current customer profile is the prerequisite for valid suitability determinations and effective anti-money laundering monitoring. The data required by Rule 4512 provides the baseline against which suspicious activity is identified. The trusted contact requirement connects directly to the temporary hold authority of FINRA Rule 2165. When exploitation is suspected, the firm may place a hold and must notify the trusted contact within 2 business days. FINRA Rule 4512 is heavily tested on the Series 7 and Series 65 examinations. Focus your study on account information requirements, the trusted contact framework, and the 6-year record retention cycle. In summary, Rule 4512 requires member firms to collect names, addresses, DOBs, and financial data. Firms must make reasonable efforts to get a TCP for retail accounts and document all updates. Updates are required every 36 months, and records must be kept for 6 years. Rule 4512 connects directly to Rule 2090, specifying exactly which facts must be collected to know your customer. Your finance career deserves more than another certificate. Explore financialregulationcourses.com for innovative professional memberships featuring verified profiles, QR code resumes, and intelligent career tools designed to help you make a stronger impression with employers.